All right. I think we did it. I think we're live. It's been a very long time since I've done anything live unedited. So, yeah. See how this goes here. Did anyone get notified? Where would it even be? 2 uploads? It might, you know what, I might have to post a link. I forgot how to do this. I haven't done this in such a long time. The bomb. Let's see. What am I doing? Screw it, I'll announce it right now. Link to the stream. Totally not legit here, dude. Yeah, view my channel. All right, there we go. I'll put it in development updates. I feel like that makes sense. I'm gonna ping everyone. Some people are gonna be very happy about this. Let's see here. Live stream. I don't even know how it sounds. Hopefully it sounds good because I'm just kind of raw dogging it. Let me listen. I'll announce it right now. Link to the stream. Totally not legit here, dude. Okay, there's a little bit of a noise gate on my mic here, but that's okay. I'll speak up. I'm a little under the weather too, so I sound like ass. All right. I think we are all set. Rack. Things are going great. I don't think I put the ping out yet. I think I accidentally forgot to do that. Here we go. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's see who comes and joins while I develop. It's gonna be pretty simple and easy going on here. What is this? I don't even know what that was. Was nothing. Continue on just the back here. A little dark. Probably just gonna. Whoa. Yep, there. So yeah, it's just pretty chill. Hello, Saki Master 1. I know who that is. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've added one wall, so we are cooking. So we're gonna get back to this. So I'm gonna just keep it kind of on par with everything that's going on out here. Don't worry about this. That's because I turned off some shadows here, so we're good. Sorry if my camera movement gets you sick. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna make a whole new part actually. I use a plugin for my parts. Believe it or not, I know it's a little probably strange, since there's already like default Roblox parts that just kind of happen. And you look at fire. Thank you. I appreciate it. I still don't really know how everything sounds. Hopefully it sounds pretty good. I haven't like done a test stream. I haven't streamed in like a pretty long time. I've been wanting to do like a little development stream like the last couple weeks, but I just never got around to it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it now while I'm gonna start working on this. So yeah, how it goes. Kind of, ooh, vibing with the color here. Got some lights and stuff back here. I'm just trying to get the general like layout of this venue here. It's pretty cool. I saw some cool photos of these like not futuristic, modernized venues, and I was like, you know what? That would be cool to add, especially as like the first royalty venue, since we never had that implemented. So I had to like code all that to get royalty members like access to only like certain things, like certain pins and venues and whatnot. So that also took a little while. So that was what was going on behind the scenes. Same with the code redeem. Spoilers, the code is actually in the game. Who will guess it is the real question here, because it's probably not going to be easy to guess the code, but I will announce it once we do have the goal reached. So we're getting pretty close. So if you haven't already, please consider liking the game. And yeah, and we'll go from there. So I need this guy here. So I have a small vision. I'm not the most creative guy, like genuinely. My creativity is just like down the drain. So I use a lot of reference photos and things like that where I'm like, you know what, this looks like it'd be cool to add. So we're going to, I don't know how big of a table arm I need it to be. I want it to be, yeah, see that's even. Oh, pretty high up. It's gonna be like a little countertop almost, and then some like stools will kind of fill in, and then there's gonna be like a TV here and a TV here. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then on this side, I'll probably add like a ball rack of some type. Custom made, maybe. I don't know. Or we'll see. Oh. Did you see it? Lucky Strike is being sued. I have not seen that. Next out, I should have a projector in front of every pair. In every pair? Okay. The next venue, I've already like shown pictures, but then I stopped that venue's progress. Unfortunately. However, that will be the next venue that does come out after this venue does. So the progress on that venue is not a lot, I would say. There's a small handful of progress done on that venue. Still a lot left to go. But that's not a terrible idea. Projector in front of every pair is a little crazy. I usually do like every other pair. Depends. I may make a private channel for royalty players. Yeah, that would be cool. I would need to find a way to, I'm sure there is, so you'd have to like actually like link your Roblox account to your Discord. It would be a little complicated, because I'd rather not have to like manually go through and assign roles to play to people there. Yeah, right. Yeah, pool house walls, right? Yeah, that Japanese venue, dude, that thing is crazy. 110 lanes. Roblox would not be able to handle that very well. Like I would just already be able to tell that it would just be a mess. The physics would just be probably the worst thing ever. But in theory, it is cool. Like in real life, I think that's such a cool concept. I mean, that's really I mean, I doubt all those lanes get used like regularly. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how the bowling scene is over there. I could be wrong. Yeah, there are bots that can auto-assign, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, KingPin, yeah. National Bowling Stadium was a lot. There's just so much going on there. But I think it's so cool that it actually like functions. I was able to make it, I would say, pretty close to like 1-to-1 to real life. I haven't been there since, oh god, I couldn't even tell you. 2014? No, maybe like 2015 was the last time I was at the National Bowling Stadium. It was before the remodel where they got rid of all their like most of their stadium seats, which kind of, once I heard about that, I was like, man, that's a bummer. I used to go up there all the time with my friends when we'd have tournaments and whatnot there. Whoa. What am I doing? I'm distracted. When we'd have tournaments, and then we'd go hang out in the stadium seats and just run around. We were kids. But yeah, it's all gone now. They took out 90% of the seating, and now there's like 2 rows of seats, and it's, I don't know. I haven't been back since. I've only seen photos and videos, and that's kind of what I referenced. Ouch. What I referenced building the National Bowling Stadium in KingPin. How do I want to do this? I think we'll do this because I'm going to add an actual top to this counter. It's not going to actually just look like this, I swear. This is early stages here. Thinking marble countertop. And how far do I want it to be? Do I want it to go all the way? I don't know. I'm just kind of just freeballing it here, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Thunderbolt. Yeah. 3 separate areas, that's right. I would like to. We just would need so many meshes. Like, I'm not like the best 3D modeler. And BK is the one who usually does a lot of 3D modeling. I've outsourced 3D models to contracted developers. And it works, don't get me wrong, like they do a pretty good job. However, it would require so many meshes, like it would just be insane. In theory, but it would be really cool, and I would like to do that at some point. Don't know when that point is, but it will happen. Just go for like strictly 20. Look at that, 22 right there. So then what I'll do here is 22. Like it's a good middle point here. Another Bayside. What do you mean by Bayside? Actually, revert. Oh, it's just kind of just one, but it's extended version. Bayside. I don't think I know Bayside. Bayside. I'm not like super knowledgeable with in general, but like with bowling specifically, you know, I was in the bowling community. Like I grew up bowling. Okay, in Portland, Maine. That makes sense. I grew up bowling when I was probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. I was bowling all the way till I was about, I'd say, what, 17, 18, just about. And then I kind of just fell out of it, you know. I got busy. Then I worked at a bowling alley for almost 3 years. Not many people do know that. That's a little lore there. I did work at a bowling alley. The bowling alley is in the game. Believe it or not, I did make the bowling alley in the game. Some people might know, some people might not. Feel free to guess. However, I am not there anymore. I left, I got out of there. Like right when I like, you know, it's time. It's time to leave. I need at least find an easier way to find 360 views of bowling alleys on a request. Yeah. Google Maps. I use that anytime like people suggest venues. Or even like sometimes I'll just like do research and just Google Maps a bunch of different venues, right? I'll always go to the 360 view. Like, oh, I don't like almost every place has 360, but it's only gonna be like the outside. It's like one photo. So it's like it's those are pretty impossible to build. Like I can't. I'm not the best at like freehanding things. Like this venue is like fairly free-handed, and you're probably gonna be able to tell. But yeah, I fully pretty much rely on references, 360 views, stuff like that. It makes things, I don't know, I feel like it could be a lot more realistic when I have things to actually like reference off of. And I feel like that's what really matters in KingPin, is realism. I have to pull this away from the wall because it's gonna stretch over. Oh no, it won't. We're fine. Like right up against the wall. That's fine. So we're on the edge there, so I could just extend just like that. Now, there's granite in this game, right? Oh, that looks, wait. But if I do like a dark granite. I do love granite. Granite does look always nice. I have granite countertops in my kitchen. Who in the dev team would be the best at freehanding alleys? That's a good question. Our dev team is very small. Honestly, I do basically every alley in this place here. We have a former developer who was like the original lead venue designer, LVD. That was a Southern developer, Tropical Life, forgot his name. But but he's actually pretty good at freehanding venues. However, he just couldn't dedicate enough time to Kingpin, and it was just too much, and he couldn't. Yeah, like I said, he couldn't dedicate the time to Kingpin, and that's right before I came in. So I came in, and then I was like, yeah, I'll be the lead venue designer. Why not? It doesn't look terrible. Yeah, we kind of just went from there. So then ever since then, you know, I've built like, I think about 20 plus venues, like if not more. I don't even know what we're at right now. We have a lot of venues in King. And I try to go for like all very similar quality. Yeah. He was the one working on Boardwalk. So he was also still working on Boardwalk. I wouldn't say like too long ago. It was like, I don't know, maybe the beginning of this year. But that venue is just so huge. Like that is such a daunting task. Yeah, Southern Developer, he made Brandon Crossroads, Airport Lanes, and I think that's it. He was working on more, but he just couldn't dedicate enough time. So it just didn't work out in the end. So it was just, and then he had some personal things going on. He was busy with work, and a bunch of other stuff too. Like he does a lot of freelancing. I don't even know like anymore. I don't even know what he does anymore. But yeah, he was a pretty good developer. Boardwalk, I don't know if Boardwalk will. I'm not against it. However, it is such a huge venue. Like we're talking dual-sided. It's the size of like a super Walmart, because I believe that's what it was at one time. It was like a Walmart super center, if that's even the accurate term. So it's huge, and it's very intricate. There's like a huge arcade in there, and it's like for Kingpin, it would just be such a daunting task. So when he took that on, I was like, dude, you're crazy if you're gonna build all this. It's like, that's gonna take a very long time, dude. Like, honestly. I think we could add some TVs here. I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of stools I'm gonna want. I might just grab some stools from like Presidio. I feel like those kind of stools would be pretty good here. Yeah, it's such a unique setup just because of how it's built, and that it's a Walmart, you know. It's wild. How do I want to do this? We're gonna change, obviously it's not gonna be a scoring screen. We're gonna make that a display. We're gonna put that into the this is gonna be controllable and toggleable through the VIP panel, so we're just not there yet. Don't worry about anything going on here. Whoa. Let's see here. Where's the background? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a Walmart. It's a cool, don't get me wrong, it's a cool place. Like in real life, I think that's so awesome. In like Roblox, that is like damn near impossible. Like that is just way too much going on. I mean, yes, it's possible, but that'd be multi, I wouldn't say like year venue, but probably actually if it's just one person doing it too. And that's the thing, is like I do all these venues just by myself. Like I'll sometimes, like if I need like certain meshes created, I'll outsource my meshes that I need. I'll reach out to people that I know and be like, hey, can you mesh this for me? And then they'll get it done, whatever. But other than that, I mean, I do all the venue development by myself. So, and it's still a lot. Like I try to, fortunately now, this is good news, totally like going all over the place here with this. Fortunately, we have Bolted Temper, who is taking over pattern creation and pin creation for the most part. Like I'll still probably come in and do patterns and pins here and there, but for the most part moving forward, pins and patterns are going to be done by Bolted Temper. Balls are of course done by Jeff. So we have a steady team where it's not fully like relying all on me, which is great. I mean, I love that, because then it gives me some time to actually do some venues and anything else I need to do with the game. But yeah, Temper's been killing it with the patterns. He's been doing a pretty good job. So props to him for that. And yeah, like I said, Jeff's pretty good with the getting all the balls done. And then pins, yeah, Temper and I kind of do all that. Yeah, he put out like 6 patterns. I'm not gonna say it. I almost said it. 6 patterns. I believe within like a week or two. And I was like, that's pretty good, and not easy patterns either. Like they're challenging patterns to create. Yeah, the pattern creation in this game is very unique, I should say. It's very not easy to say the least. So, and that's why it was like so overwhelming, just patterns after patterns, and I was like, dude, this is just so much, you know. Move these out. Yeah, it was all those. Yeah, that's correct. US Open pattern 4. I need to look at that. I believe I know exactly which one that is. Yeah, Scorpion. Yeah. I believe that's the one he was giving up on, and then I was like, no, don't give up, dude, you're almost done. Like, you're so close to being done, don't just give up now. And then he got it done. Yeah, the US Open pattern 4 would be cool. I believe I think I know exactly which one that is. Oh, the stream is struggling. Is it? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what that means. How is it not receiving enough video? That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like this is plenty of video. Sorry if quality drops. Out of my hands at this point. Yeah, it's a Tetris pattern. That's right. Yeah, honestly, that one is probably not that impossible to add. Like, I feel like that's probably pretty doable. So I don't know, that might be the next step. Look at that. Okay, so you can't even see it. Look, it looks like it's just attached to the wall. There we go. It's already looking a lot better. Like, I was pretty concerned for a little while here. When will be the replay option in the UI? So that's actually something that we've been wanting to do for like a very long time, right? The replays are so complicated to get into the game. Like, you gotta really think of it, because we have so many different systems, right? We have so many different systems, so many different scripts, modules. They all have to communicate together. So when you start adding in more modules and systems, things get a little complicated. So you really have to make sure it all communicates together well. And it then comes to like data storing. So like if you want to save those replays, you have to add it to the data store. So it gets pretty complicated, and it all mainly involves the throwing system too. And the throwing system's already very sensitive to deal with. So it's like, it's another daunting task. We need the UI done. Mr. Tree, I'm sure most of you guys, if not all of you guys, know who Mr. Tree is. He's really good at UI work. He's the one who does like most of our UI. Like straight up, he does a lot of our UI for us. He did the whole code redeem. He did a lot of stuff. I think he did plenty of the UI, almost all of it. I think he did most of the VIP panel too. So yeah, Mr. Tree's great with UI, and he's been a great help with KingPin and helping us succeed. Like, genuinely. Oh no, why did I make that blue? But yeah, this game's looking pretty good. This venue's looking pretty good so far. It's a little bare over here. I need to make a ball rack. We plan to add more to the VIP panel. Not necessarily like rework, but definitely add more. And it's still, you know, like very... We wanted to get a VIP panel that was functional and that had a lot of variety out to everyone. So then that was like our biggest thing, was like, we need to start hosting tournaments. If we want our game to thrive, we need to start hosting tournaments. So we needed to get a VIP panel out. So we like got that done as quick as we could. And then we released it. So there's still a lot that we want to add and that we plan to over time. BK has been super busy with school and work. Tree has he's already been helping out so much, and I know he will also help out with the UI. But BK is the one who does a lot of the, I wouldn't say a lot, but a majority of the programming. I've been doing it lately for the past, like, I'd say, I don't know, a few months, maybe 6 months. I've been doing a lot of the programming. But I don't want to mess with the modules like that, where I could potentially break the game. Like, that's the last thing I want to do is destroy the game. So I'm very careful of what I do and what I add. But yeah, pretty it's been crazy. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of additions. I've been doing it a lot solo. Like any of the a lot of the scripting and coding and programming and all that lately has all been done by me. The venue development, of course, so it's been a lot of time consuming, and I know we've been like slowed on updates, but that's really kind of the reason why we've slowed down on updates. It's just been it's been a slow winter, I should say. But yeah, appreciate everyone sticking around and enjoying the game, playing the game. Didn't I destroy 10-pin once in JT's? You know, there's a chance. There's really a chance. Like, I'm not gonna say no. Idea for the panel: when putting multiple people per lane, add an option to where you can set it to have all on one lane or have them separate on each lane. 4 people on one lane would cross. Idea for lane: putting multiple people per lane. You can do that. No? Am I tripping? I think it was Jeffy who probably destroyed JT server. Let's be real. Out of everyone, it was probably Jeffy. You can do that. There's arrows in the I think that's what you mean. There's arrows in the VIP panel on each bowler slot. If you click the arrow, it assigns them to the, you know, left lane or and then right lane, vice versa. I believe you can do that. Yeah, subspace. Sure. Okay, that was probably me and Jeff. I'm gonna be real. There's a chance. We're actually gonna take a look right now. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, it's gonna play the KingPin music. Hey, 11:03. That's pretty good. The Prestige. Look at all these people hanging out in the lobby. Here we go. I hope I'm sharing the right screen. We are. We're good. We're all good. All right. There's a VIP panel, right? Bam. Setup. Yeah. So, an option where you can set it to have all on one lane or have them separate on each lane. Yeah. You just do this. Cross lane, whatever. I turn on fouling. I bowl with fouling on. That's just like a natural habit. Turn timer, I turn that. Force series, whatever. Type in felony. I can assign myself to the right lane by doing that. That's all it is. I'm not sure if people knew that. Maybe people knew that. I mean, it kind of gives you the format: starting lane and then remove. So I have position, so 1, player name, yep. Handicap, yep. Auto handicap if you want. I still don't even like fully know how the handicap works. That was like a BK thing. So he has to, I think he still has to get that going. But yeah, starting lane, yeah, it's right here. It's an arrow. Click it, yeah, right lane. So I think it should work. Let's click open. I should be yeah, see, there it is. I'm on the right lane. And you can assign people however you want to assign them. So I know, you know what? I feel like a lot of people probably didn't know that. But it's pretty cool. And it works. And these are the new royalty pins. I mean, I'm sure you guys already probably own them. If you are royalty. I made these pins, I don't know, very last minute. I was like, we had other royalty pins. It was like white with a yellowish gold stripe crown. But I didn't like it. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to go for like a gold pin with a black crown and stripe. I feel like it's fitting. And then for this venue, I was like, oh, come on now. It's a royalty venue. I gotta throw them in. But yeah, Fortnite spare ball. There it is, spare. For some reason I have big problems with the VIP panel in an alley. Whenever I put my name in and set it myself, won't register. I don't know if so. If you're doing cross lane, little small tutorial here. Let me take myself off a lane, right? Little tutorial here. This is like a forewarning. You cannot select multiple lanes and then put yourself on it. So say like, oh, I want to bowl cross lane on 1 and 2, and then you go like this and you set up. You're not gonna be able to put your name in. It's not gonna work. See, you can't type. You have to go to 1 lane. I don't think it matters which lane you choose, but go to 1 lane. I always choose the left lane. Like, hey, I want to bowl on 3 and 4, so I click 3, set up, put my name in. I turn fouling, oil. You can do whatever settings you want. It doesn't matter. Cross lane right there. So then it automatically gives you lane 4. And that's just the best way to do it for us. And it just makes sense to do it that way. This prevents like duplication and yeah, lots of this. Doing it this way prevented a lot of errors. So yeah, you can't select multiple lanes and then put yourself on cross lane. You have to do 1 lane. What if white pin, red stripe, brown, small gold crown on top? Oh, like an actual crown on. Yeah. Can you imagine? That would be cool. I feel like that would probably. I don't even know how that would work. That'd be something. Also, I'm not sure if you've gotten reports on it, but there's been an increase in stones since the patch was dropped for all machines except A2s. See, that's just such a Roblox thing lately, because we haven't touched anything relating to like physics, machines, functionality of the game. All we've added is like code redeems. So we haven't touched anything regarding anything physics based. So the fact that that's happening, that's most likely just one of the latest Roblox updates, just messing with physics. Like when our machines were broken for like a good day or two, we had to fix and find a solution for that. Fortunately, BK was on top of that, like basically right away. You know, he was able to find the issue. I don't know how he did. The issue was solved though, and that was due to a Roblox update, you know, so we had to actually find a fix for it. So over time we'll go through and make sure everything's fine, best programmed for network coding and all that. You know, there's a lot behind the scenes that it takes. I couldn't even tell you how many scripts are in this game, dude. It's unbelievable, but it's cool, and it functions. And yeah, so let's get back to work. Can there be an option to change the different event name? So the TV set toggles were very experimental, I should say. Because I was like, venue props, I love that, right? But it's very basic. It's like just bare minimum. So I was like, you know, I really want to expand on that, but there was no logistical way to really add in like a whole TV set. Doing it the way we do venue props, like it just wouldn't work. Things would just break. Like it would be a mess. So I came up with the idea of like, hey, I'm gonna make a TV set toggleable to the VIP panel. It's just gonna spawn a whole pre-built TV set on a already set pair. So it's like not much flexibility. However, the TV set's gonna look a lot better than just your basic 2 venue props, you know. So that was my biggest thing. It's very experimental. Like I was like, I did that kind of on a whim, and then I had to get meshes created for all that, and it was kind of fun though, and it works, and I kind of like it. However, it's a lot of work to add to venues because then you got to tweak with all the lighting and all. Yeah, there's a lot, but it's super cool, and I do plan to expand on it. Right now, the names and like logos and stuff are predetermined. I don't have, as of now anyway, to change the IDs using like using the VIP panel or whatever. I don't have anything set up for that. I wanted to go kind of mutual. I do plan to. I don't know. There's a lot. There's just a lot that I want to do. It's just the time getting to do it. Not that easy. But yeah, I digress. God, it's like getting hot in my room. It's It is just getting really hot in here, but that's okay. We are still cooking along. Literally cooking along here. I want to add stools, I think, next. So if I really want, I'm gonna look at Presidio, because I remember I had all these meshes that I had to get inputted into the game and made. And I'll be damned if I don't use them. So might as well. Like these, I feel like these stools would be pretty on par with what I'm going for, style wise, you know. Right? I mean, I'm not against this. Which way is this facing? I think I need to flip it 80 degrees. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, should be good. So then we'll probably just one every really thin. Like, you meant to put your legs through that. No way. I'll make the stool a little bit smaller. Yeah, if Southern developers still made venues, we would not have California venues. Absolutely not. He kind of only built mainly like places that he's been or he's been around, or stuff near him, you know. For me, I like to build basically anywhere. Like Leeward is based in Hawaii. Like I haven't been in Hawaii since I was how old was I? What year was that? I was 11 years old or something. Like, that was the year GTA 5 came out. Dude, I just don't even know what's going on, man. But yeah, like I built a Hawaiian venue. Like I haven't been to Hawaii in ages, so I like to kind of build all over the place. I haven't expanded out of country though, not to my knowledge. Not yet, at least. Do I plan to? I don't know. There's so many things going on in, you know, the US, so many venues, different venues. But it's like I have no shortage really. But it would be cool. You know, I'm not against the idea. It would just, again, it would need to have like 360 view, and all that. So which venue was 1-to-1? The Leeward? Is that your home venue? Are you in Hawaii? That's like a little far away. That's like isolated, man. Hawaii's awesome though. It's been a while since I've been. I want to go back. I have a friend who was just actually in Hawaii like a month ago. I think they went to Honolulu though. I don't even know where Leeward's at. It might be Honolulu. I just remember, oh, that's awesome. I just remember, yeah, it was like, yeah, this would be a cool venue to do, and it was 360. I know they have AMF machines in real life. I know, whatever, yes. But at the time, we did need a GS92 house, right? And I was like, we need a GS92 house. This place looks like it's been here for a while, looks old, looks like they could have potentially, back in the day, had GS92s. So I was like, I'm just gonna do that. Pearl City, that's right. So I had a GS92s. Do I plan to change them out for 8 AMF? I don't know, maybe. But we only have one other GS92 house, I believe, and that's Boulevard. And that was because, fortunately, they did have GS92s at one point. However, they did update. But I was like, no, I'm gonna add GS92s because we need more venues with like variety of machines, you know. Tired of just using the same machines and ball returns and all that. I was like, I want variety. I want new, you know, new things. So yeah, here we are today. I think it's looking pretty good. Like actually we're pretty nearing completion. I'm not gonna say we're nearing completion. I gotta do lighting back here. I gotta add details and whatnot back here. There's a door side access, which is pretty cool. Reference photos didn't have that. I gotta build something here, man. I mean, shoot. I mean, I could add a couch there. Prairie, I believe, did. I believe Prairie did, yes. Um. Yeah. So. But we do plan to build more machines. I know 8230s, as much as I'm against 8230s IRL, I think it would be cool to have them in Roblox. In KingPin. I know they're already in Roblox, duh. I think it'd be cool to have them in KingPin. I think that'd be, you know, it'd be nice to have a little vintage stuff going on. I know a lot of people like vintage stuff. Delta used to have A2s, correct. I went to Delta Bowl, real life. God, I don't know. I was probably like, what was that? I was probably what, like 13, 14, maybe. That was the last time I went to Delta Bowl. That's when they had A2s. Free remodel with the, I don't know. They did a lot there since I've been back. It's been, yeah, been a while, but they did have A2s. I remember that. "32-lane house with wood and 8230s. That's crazy. I didn't know those still existed. I know there's like very few houses that have 30s, and they're usually pretty small. For the most part, at least in like America. Like, for all I know, I could be like dead wrong. Which, I mean, there's a high chance. I'm not the most accurate. I should add lockers over here. I should add just some lockers. That's actually such a cooking idea. I think that'd be a good idea. We don't really have like lockers in here. And I just kind of like sporadically add just random power outlets throughout the venues and whatnot, just to gives variety. Usually just along the back wall. Not all the walls need power outlets. Let's be real. That'd be overkill. I'm near a 30 house. A 30 house. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know anywhere that has 8230s. Like around me, man, I have like basically all AMF. Like there's the nearest A2 is A2. Oh, you know what? That would be Brentwood, which is Bolero Brentwood. And that's like probably 35-40 minutes away. That's the nearest A2 house. That's like the only one I can really think of. I have a question. What are the pin setters in this out? This one is NXTs. Duh. My brain was just fried there. Should put random names in the lockers. Yeah, right. That'd be cool. Little Easter egg. So we put, I'm not sure if people noticed, at Atlantic lanes in the arcade machines, there's like little mini developers in those arcade machines. These like the claw machine, the stacker, like the road trip one. I forgot. Like I but yeah, we did add some developers to. I just opened Steam. It's just cause accidental. Don't worry about that. All right, there we go. Oh, that looks silly. Yeah, so we're cooking along with this alley. We're doing good. Lots of progress has been made so far. How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. Do I have a timer anywhere? Oh, like almost an hour, 45 minutes or so. Yeah, that's not bad. Ten lanes with 8230s. Ohio, Southgate Lane. I'm gonna just assume there's no 360 there. 3 years later. Add another row of lockers. Pin boys here. There we go. Lockers. Little collisions to it. Yup. I want to group this together because I don't know why it's not grouped. Group. Yeah, I don't keep my workspace very clean. I'm not gonna lie. My studio is a bit of a mess. My workspace is here a bit of a mess. But it's cool. It's functional. It works. And I kind of know where everything's at. Dude, Black Ops 3 Zombies. I'm not gonna say underrated because I'm sure it's already highly rated. Like, Black Ops 3 Zombies is so great. NHL breaking, or yeah, NHL has been lately. No, because I'm not playing online in NHL. It's been okay. Career mode's all right. NHL's pretty good. This venue hasn't been under development that long either. This venue's been probably under development for what, like a week and a half, maybe. I don't even think it's that long. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just button mashing. Oh God. Things are happening. Franchise-based centers in SF have strings. Are there really many franchise-based centers in SF? I can't even, like, I mean, obviously there's, like, I believe there's Bolero. I believe there's a Round 1. Anytime I go to SF very often, I just don't go to the bowling alleys. Like, I go to music venues or bar hop. So, I do know Presidio still has, I think they still have A2s. I don't know if they switched. I'm actually gonna look that up right now. I don't even know how to find, like, how updated it is. I believe they still have A2s. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna keep cooking along. I'll see if I can get footage of the place. I'll send you. Yeah, that'd be great if you could do that. I'll try your cousin Alley and give you enough info so I can make it easier for y'all. Yes, that would be great. I do get sidetracked. I do. But I do like interacting with the community, believe it or not. All right, so God, it's like hot and sweaty in this room. Not quite sweaty, but it's hot. It is very, very warm in here. That's what happens when you have a closed door and a PC running. The AC's on too. It's just not cooking. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, buddy. Just a smidge off the top. There we go. All right, that'll do. And we're going to, first of all, the gate. Go. Bam. Let's see here. I should have done this on all of them. All right, well, manual labor this one. Let's shoot for 25. Yeah, 25 will do. Yeah. Oh, add some AC back here because probably gets a little hot. Probably gets a little hot. But we're cooking. These vents are a lot easier to do here. All right. Copy him. Bam, easy. Look at that. Lighting. Now I just gotta add all the details in there. I'm gonna go cook defenders against the boards in NHL. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just don't get a boarding penalty. I think that's kind of like the biggest thing there. Yeah, I'm gonna think Presidio. I believe they still have their A2s. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain they do. Oh, what was that? The music is just having a good time. Music is having a good time. All right. But other than that, I mean, we're like almost there. Like, there's no way we're not done. Oh, I hate how congested I am. Congested I am. I feel sick. I don't feel sick, but I feel the congestion. It really sucks. Recent as from October. Yeah, they probably have A2s. Probably. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they have A2s. Whoa. Oh, balls. I forgot there's a back hallway. Oh man. How do I manage? What is that? What? Oh yeah. Huh. Oh, how silly. What was I doing? Okay. I need to lock in. It's dark back here. That's my excuse. I can't see. There we go. Oh no. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. God, I need to lock in here. What am I doing? My brain is just fried. Like, bam. How does that look with the lights? Yeah, that'll do. And now I can do this. So let's copy that guy right there. Bam. Give me that. Locking in here. We're locking in. Oh, man, I forgot to. Wait, what? Hold up. Slow down. Oh, my brain is not right. What is going on? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my lord. Okay. Wait. What am I doing? No. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Oh my lord. What was that? That was the worst thing ever. Jeez. Told you I'm not feeling well. I'm not doing so good. The free captain's pack. Oh, that last thing I want to do is open hut. Not gonna lie. All right. Yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice. This looks nice. Not bad for just a small little royalty venue, just to kind of introduce royalty only venues, I should say. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully you guys are too. New season started. Oh, good. I'm glad. That game can die in a fire. anything from there. So I'm gonna test out this place. We're gonna test out together. Let's see. And then after this, I will call the stream, go eat, relax a little bit. And yeah. So I just want to do a short little test, not really test stream. I just want to do a little dev stream today. Just to introduce live streaming again. I haven't done this in so long. It's cool. I like doing the live streams, talking to the community here, getting everyone's feedback, and just interacting. So yeah, not bad. This venue's looking pretty decent. I will say I'm fairly impressed how it's turning out. So yeah, let's bowl. Let's do random. Just keep going and stop. Really? Okay. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. These patterns. This probably the worst draw. I don't even know how to bowl on this. Move and oh no. Uh-oh. Let's check that track here. Oh, I hate when my ball does that. You know, I thought I was far enough right. Come on. Are you kidding? How did I get the 10 pin off that? What? All right. Let's see here. Oh, that held? Are you serious? That grips almost immediately. That was crazy. What a shot that was. God, these patterns, are you kidding? Could have gotten any patterns in the game. Yeah, the back end, you're right. Let me little preview of a dev only ball, basically, unless you guys somehow manage to afford that ball. Check this out. Check this out. No, I don't even think people know of this. Change that to 0-0. Watch. Let's oh no. My timer. Okay, check this out. Ready? There we go. Oh Jesus. That is insane how fast that goes. Oh God, it just picks up so much speed. Oh my Lord. Now that ball is this is a fastball. Oh my Lord. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Let's find out. I'm just gonna. It might. It might. I don't know. I think that's a close call. God, that thing's so fast. These patterns are just insane. But yeah, other than that, I mean, thanks guys for joining the stream. I plan to stream more. I'll announce it every time on the server. Anytime I do stream. Kind of random, there's no schedule. So just keep your eyes peeled, I guess. Thank you guys all for joining. That's my texture on that. Probably, yeah. I don't even... Jeff made this ball, so I have no idea what it is. But, yeah. Again, thanks guys for joining. And sticking around and talking and chatting. I appreciate it. makes development a lot more fun than just sitting here bored. So we did pretty good progress, I'd say. We got the backside basically done there. We got lighting going more. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, again, thanks guys, and I'll see you guys around.